Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout for the Peartree Cutfiles design team using one of the amazing Advent cut files. So Marie has 3 different Advent bundles, I guess, for cut files. This one is from the Scrapbookers Advent bundle. There are also kind of like a mini album bundle and then a seasons bundle if you didn't want Christmas. So this is the Christmas Tree Farm cut file, and I just thought it was so fun. We don't go to Christmas tree farms, but I thought that it would be fun just to use for just everyday kind of in front of the Christmas tree photos. So I am backing a few of the pieces. I thought that to the right looked maybe like ribbon coming down the Christmas tree. And then obviously the, oh my goodness, I want to call them stumps, but they're not. But I needed brown, and in one of the cut aparts, there was the wood grain. So I thought that was perfect for the bottom of the tree. For whatever reason, I cannot think of it. And then what I ended up doing for the inside of the Christmas trees is actually cutting it on the Cricut so that the pieces would just fit right into the slots, I guess, of the Christmas tree. So here's everything that I backed manually, I guess you could say. And then I kind of want to see where I'm going to place the cut file, because I am going to kind of glue the inside of the Christmas trees right to the page. So I am using the Make It Merry collection from Simple Stories. It is one of my favorite Christmas collections. I just love the colors. You have kind of the deep traditional colors, but then you also have this like brighter green and an aqua, and definitely has been my go-to for years and years, I guess, since I got it. So some of the pieces were teeny tiny, and so I did go ahead and back those manually because I didn't think there was any way I was going to get them kind of in those slots. Hopefully this all makes sense. I will have a tutorial coming up this month on how to offset in the Cricut app, and then also how to cut out the pieces like I did to then just place kind of inside. This one was a little bit more tricky. What I will show you on the tutorial is more like letters. I really like to do it with the letters because then it just sits in them really nicely. And it's a lot easier than all of these teeny tiny pieces. So I will start out and kind of show you how I am placing them kind of in the slots here. But again, there's so many pieces. Every, I don't know, section that is cut off by black is a separate piece. So it took some time to kind of piece this all together. But I do think it was faster than maybe backing all of the Christmas trees, because quite honestly, it's not my favorite thing to do. So I got all of those little pieces. This one here was a lot easier because it was just one giant piece. But I did find that the top, you will see I kind of have to play with it a little bit. It must be how I glued it down, like the main cut file to the page. It was a little bit harder. It didn't fit maybe perfectly like I was hoping. But again, a lot faster than I think backing it. The rest of the layout comes out together really quickly. And part of the reason also I picked this collection was because my child here has a Fortnite kind of onesie on, and it is that bright green. So I thought with using the bright green in the collection, it would kind of help maybe blend that onesie in a little bit better than if I use like a traditional deep green. So I have these 2 photos. I cut them out 3x4. I will place them down below, and then kind of have a title to the left. But I did want to kind of fill in some of these ornaments, and enamel dots were the perfect size for these circle ones here. So I'm just kind of piecing together these, and then I had some of these gold hearts from Felicity Jane. And so I then again, perfect size, filled in those with some gold hearts. I don't really have gold anywhere else on the layout. I will, spoiler alert, let you know that I do some gold splatters all across the top of the page when I'm all done. So now that that's done, it's kind of trying to figure out maybe what else to use or where to embellish, quite honestly. I almost wish, I think I would have moved the Christmas trees up a little bit. There's just a lot of white space up there, and I think it's throwing me off a little bit. But again, it's memory documented using a great cut file. So on the sticker sheet, there were some birds, there were holly, I think maybe this is what it's called. And so I'm just kind of scattering some stickers across the top of the tree cluster there. No really rhyme or reason, but just to add some more to that. I did double back both of my photos, one in red, one in black. I just wanted to bring in black somewhere else in the layout because it is in I cut it out, the cut file out in black. I liked that little clip there, so I added that to the top of that second photo. I didn't do the top photo because there is an ornament at the top. I guess I could have covered that ornament up, but that's kind of why I chose that secondary photo, I guess, for that. I saw some stockings, and so I added those to kind of that red strip as maybe like using it kind of as a mantle, I guess you could say. Now I'm trying to figure out the title. I have the foam title sheet and I have the words Holly Jolly. So that is what I'm going to use. It doesn't pop off the page. I showed my husband the layout after the fact too, and he kind of said the same thing. So now I'm almost wondering if I don't use a black pen and trace around the letters and see if that kind of helps these letters pop off the page a little bit more. I think that light wood grain, it just blends in maybe so much. So there's that aspect of this too that I'm kind of still trying to figure out maybe. So let me know, should I trace around the letters with a black pen and help those pop a little bit more? I am just going to add now a small cluster on the bottom right. Again, I struggled with kind of where and what to use to embellish. Luckily, the puffy stickers are smaller in size, and so they were actually the perfect size for that bottom right cluster. There's a chair with the pillow in it. It says Mary, 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 I think. So I thought that was perfect. And then to finish off that cluster, I'm adding a heart just because I wanted an odd number, and so I will place that there. And then not much more, to be honest, in the layout. I will use two, I think, of the medium-sized enamel sticker, not enamel stickers, brads. The sticker brads, I guess, for the centers of the O's, and maybe that's throwing it off as well. So let me know, should I take those off? Should I leave them? I just thought they were the perfect size, and so I used them up, and yeah, so that is just about going to finish off the layout. Like I said, I will use some of my Heidi Swap gold color shine and splatter the tops of the trees kind of all over, just to maybe tone down that white a little bit and bring in gold somewhere else, because I do have those gold stars. I guess I could have brought some in down on the bottom of the layout. But once I add the kind of splatters, that will finish it off. But definitely check out Peartree Cutfiles. Marie outdid herself with all three of the Advent bundles. Again, there's a Scrapbooker's Christmas one. There's a mini album Christmas one, which the mini album one, you could definitely enlarge all of the images and make it into a scrapbook layout for sure. And then there is just like a seasons one that doesn't have any Christmas in it. If you wanted an Advent bundle, but didn't necessarily want all Christmas. So definitely check them out. She also has the December releases and the December prescription. So she was busy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.